Hi there. In this video, I'll give you an overview and a tour of the SunpacPlus accounting system for Microsoft Windows. And I've opened up the splash screen here, and it asks for my user ID and password. So I'll have to enter those and pressing enter, and you can see it comes up with the welcome screen in the center here. I'll just click OK to close that, and then you have the tip of the day. It shows you useful tips of how to use the system, so that's going to come in handy. I'll close that as well. And I just want to draw your attention to the dashboard here, sitting very prettily at the bottom left corner. It's always on top, so you can drag it anywhere. Just place it somewhere where it doesn't intrude into your work. And let's just have a look at the dashboard. Here you have prospects, goods in, open DOs, sales, purchases, collection, payment, bank, debtors, creditors, accounts, so stocks. It has quite a big selection where you can actually click on the button to view the current status of that particular parameter. So to go into the accounting system, I'll click the enterprise button, which is the third from the last, and it opens up a pretty nice screen that shows the main accounting system that we're looking at right here. So on the left hand side, you have the tree-like menu, or explorer-like menu if you like, of the accounting system, and you can expand and collapse it just like Explorer. And on the right here, you have some useful utility buttons where, for example, this button allows me to open the calculator for me to do some quick calculations, etc. Let me close that. And you can also open your Microsoft Office documents like Microsoft Word, Excel, etc. to complement your accounting tasks. So let's just go through the various modules available. Let me just collapse that inventory module. As you can see, we have the inventory module, accounts payable, accounts receivable, cash book, general ledger, and SunpacPlus accounting also has point of sale, which is very useful for shops. And it has an executive information system, or EIS module, that displays charts that shows the financial condition of your company. It has a to-do list, which is like an accounting diary, which allows the accountant to keep track of accounting tasks that needs to be monitored. And it has, lastly, the system manager, which allows you to set up and manage your users and manage their access or security rights, i.e. to define which modules and which menus they can access and which they can't. And in the System Manager, you can also view the audit trail, which SunpacPlus Accounting actually logs as to who is logging in and to which screens that they have access to, and which screens they have access and what they have done on each screen. So it's all very transparent and a very good security feature to have. So let's look at the first module here, the inventory module. I click on that, and as you can see, it expands into 4 sub-modules. You have the transactions, setup, inquiry reports. Transactions shows you all the things that you can do to record the accounting transactions. Setup allows you to set up your master files. Inquiry allows you to make online instant inquiries through a grid and a parameter and grid table results. And reports allows you to view your accounting reports for the relevant accounting module that you are seeing at the moment. So let's just go back to the inventory transactions module that has on the right there my sales quotation. As you can see, I can do my sales quotation. It starts up with a search list if I want to view which quotation I'm interested in. And to view that, I'll just double click on one of the rows and it'll zoom in straight to the main quotations form. And as you can see, the screen is designed just like an accounting or business document or business form, where you have the name and address on the top left, the quotation number and the dates and the credit terms, etc. on the top right, and then the line items in the middle here, and you have the signature and the approvals and the prepared by parameters at the bottom here, as well as the terms of the quotation and the quotation total amount, including discounts and tax and customs at the bottom right here. So it's quite a neat accounting screen, and you can see 5 tabs up here that allows second tab allows you to define the delivery address and give specific instructions, and the third tab for quotation allows you to key in some information about your competitors. The fourth one, as we've seen earlier, allows you to do the search for various quotations that they've entered. And the last one, line items, actually allows you to enter quotations that have descriptions which are very long, that runs into multiple lines. So let's just close that. We've just seen the quotation module. I'll close that. And the next menu is the sales order. Again, the screens are very much the same. It opens up the search screen first, and I can click on the search screen on any line to zoom into what particular sales order that I want to see. Or I can go straight to the details tab, as shown here, number 1, for me to enter in a new sales order. Again, the screen is very much like the quotation screen earlier. It's all very neatly designed like a business document. And as you can see here, I can also view my sales margin for the sales order. So let's just close that and look at the purchase requisition. Under purchase requisition, I can basically request the goods that I want, and the purchasing department will take care of the staff that will get the goods ordered to me. And you can see basically in the left hand here, I can actually approve the order line by line if I'm the accounting manager or the person responsible to approve for the system for this particular purchase requisition. So that's the purchase requisition screen. I'll close that and quickly move on to the supplier evaluation. Now in supplier evaluation, what happens is all the purchase requisitions are grouped together, and you can actually define the suppliers that you have asked for quotations for various items that have been requested by your staff. And you can key in the suppliers. Here you have the supplier name, supplier price, and you can key in, I think, until up to 20 suppliers. And interestingly, the last column here, you have the chosen supplier. So SunpacPlus Accounting is able to choose the supplier with the lowest price and make that your chosen supplier if you want. So you get a very good value there to get the cheapest price. A look at the command buttons, 4 command buttons on the top right. You can also generate your request for quotations automatically, and also you can generate your purchase order from your supplier evaluation automatically from here. So the supplier evaluation is a very useful module for you to actually convert your purchase requisitions, look for your suppliers, and convert them into to purchase orders, and make purchase orders to be delivered to them. Once you've created your purchase orders, we're going into the purchase order screen here. You can actually view them, or you can create new purchase orders. You have a very useful grid there. You can double click and it'll zoom into your purchase order, or you can just click a new button, and you can either protect that by password or not. So you can create new purchase orders, or you can view your purchase orders from here by using this useful 4 arrow buttons, just like a tape recorder here, and we can view the purchase orders one by one as well. And also you have the line by align approval as well here, and you have your ability to actually make long descriptions, multiple words, maybe about 50, 60 words, 100 words on your purchase order. It doesn't have to be necessarily short. And you can see that you can also print your purchase order here. Let's just try to print one of that, and ask me whether I can print to screen or I can print directly to the printer. So I'll click yes so that it comes out on the screen, and you can have a look at how a typical printed purchase order looks like, and it's like a very nice form that comes out. Of course, the purchase orders can be customized to how your business forms actually look like. I'll close that. And then we have the other business documents, goods receiving, delivery order. I wouldn't go through all of that, but I think I've shown you some of the typical screens that you can see within the accounting system, SunpacPlus accounting system inventory module. Let's have a look at the setup. We have the ability to set up stock, stock group, stock class, stock location, stock valuation, and you can set up your starting numbers, your starting control numbers for each of your stock documents that you are using. For example, in this menu choice here, you can set your PO starting number. So that actually allows you to set number 2 to 8 as your starting PO control number, and as you create new POs, the number will increase to 229, 230, 231, etc. So the number actually starts with the first PO starts with number 228. You can key in any number you want and just click save here. So let's close that. Assalamualaikum.